What's up, guys? I want to do a quick update video today on Libero. As you can see from the screen, it's what we're talking about today. I've already done one video on this not long after it launched, maybe a day or so after it launched. Yeah, so a lot's going on, so I want to do an update video. I also want to explain a little bit into more detail about how Libero works because I think didn't go into enough detail last time. So we'll start with that now. So, like I was saying last time, Libero, it's a fork of Titano. It's an auto staking Web3 multi-chain farming protocol. Exactly the same as how Titano works, but it has got some differences. Now, these guys have a higher fixed APY than Titano. It's 158,893% APY, which is just absolutely insane, and that's fixed, obviously, and the staking and compounding is automatic. So you don't just stake it anyway; it just automatically happens, and you don't have to do anything. You just leave it to compound, and rewards happen every 30 minutes, so 48 times daily. Another difference between Libero and Titano is these guys are burning 2 to 4% of the supply every single week, which is a deflationary advantage, and it claims to be rug proof, no minting to wallet, audited by foreign. It's foreign project, so you can. We hope we can trust it, but it's been audited by Forio and rug coins, and it has got a CertiK audit coming up soon, which could be a nice bullish catalyst for the project. Now, if we scroll down, it explains into a little bit more detail about. Yeah, this is interesting as well. This is Libero's 3 steps to financial freedom. Now, basically, Libero, tell the investors, if you stick by this protocol, this method that they've outlined there, it's a way for the project to continue to advance, progress, and grow, whilst also being able to profit to a maximum. So these are the 3 steps to financial freedom. The first one is obviously to buy the coin, buy Libero. Second one is hold it for 14 days without doing anything and watch it auto compound to 132% of initial capital, and then from day 15 start cashing out 1% of your Libero holdings every day. Now, I think it says to about if you follow this process, and obviously I think it's depending on the price action of Libero coin. Apparently at day 70 is when you get your initial return on investment. So here we go. So day 1 to 14, that's when you're going to buy and hold, and just let it pile up. And then day 15 to 37 is where you're cashing out 1% a day. Oh, there we go. It's actually day 37. Using this method, you will have 102% return on investment. Yeah, and you would have cashed out 31% of your initial. And it's on day 70 then when you would have cashed out 100 whilst having a 236% return on investment in total. So that's their idea behind it. They've even gone as far as to create a little spreadsheet to show you how this would work. I mean, I think it's all depending on the price of Libero, and if depending on whether you're going to actually double your investment or not. But as far as it goes at the moment, if you invested early on this project, then you will have easily gained more than your initial return on investment. So it goes into more detail about this, explaining it. And yeah, so now we're going to about how it works. How can it possible that a project can offer, this crazy amount of APY, 2% daily interest, and be sustainable long term? Well, if you got to think about it now, Titano launched. I can't even remember. I think it was like October. Maybe you can correct me. And we're now in February. Which means it's been going for like 5 months, I think. And yeah, there's been ups and downs, there's been pumps and crashes, just like any normal crypto coin, but it's still here. So these projects are kind of proving themselves that they can at least last in months anyway. So yeah, this is interesting there. So it shows you how it works. So through Ethereum or PancakeSwap, you obviously buy your tokens. The taxes are relatively high. It's a 13% buy tax and a 20% sell tax. So it's a 33% tax round trip. So this is one of those projects that you can't really swing trade it. Once you're in, and once you're out, unless you really did sell at the top and then the price crashed like 70% or something like that. Otherwise, it's really is once you're in, and once you're out kind of project. And yeah, so once you buy your tokens, for getting taxed, or once you're selling your tokens, that tax, some of it is going towards the treasury. And then a part of it is what they call the RFV. And what they do is they farm a certain percent of the money that is coming in from the taxes. So a certain percent of it is going into the treasury. And also the difference between Titano and Libero, which I like, is the treasury is in BUSD, it's in a stable coin, whereas Titano is in BNB. So obviously the fluctuations in the market, especially in the price of crypto, can affect Titano, whereas Libero being a stable coin, it can't affect it as much. And a portion of the buy and sell fee goes to the RFV and bridge to multi-chain to farm for the highest APY. So it's putting those stablecoins in farms, highest APY to support Libero price flow and stability. And then thanks to the system, it can pay you out 2.2% per day, 158,983% annual APY. It's just insane. They got some more stuff coming up. Anyone invested in Titano knows about Titano Play. These guys haven't got anything similar at the moment, but they are working on Libero Play, which is going to be basically exactly the same thing. So your investment in Libero gives you access to this. Easy to enter, easy to play. So it's kind of just like a lottery, basically. Able to win prizes. That's an important bit as well. Even if you don't win, you keep all of your money. So it's kind of risk free, really. So these are the key points of the project. The RFV fund that I was telling you about, that farms stable coins, auto compounding, backed by the treasury, which is filled by all the buy and sell taxes, and the hyperburn program, 2 to 4% being burned every week. And yeah, so now we're going to head over to the chart because we're going to see what's been happening in Libero. So I can't remember what the chart was last time we made a video about it, but I bought in around about here after the first day. Yeah, around about here. Around about the 10 million mark. And wow, what price action since then. This project really started getting some steam, and because of the advantages of Libero compared to Titano, there were lots of Titano whales that were jumping out and jumping into this. It was crazy to watch, being in the Telegram group and watching the buy bot show all the buys that were coming in. People just throwing like 20 BNB, 30 BNB, 40 BNB, 50 BNB. But this was like, as the price was at all-time high, still going up, people were still throwing, especially here, like people just throwing 30 BNB, 40 BNB, 50 BNB. It was just insane to watch. As you know, with crypto, anytime you ever see anything moving up vertical like this, a green vertical line, always pretty much means, especially in DeFi, always means that it's going to come back down. Bull flags rarely happen in DeFi. Technical analysis doesn't really count for much, amount to much. You can have maybe say some basic support and resistance works sometimes, but with a lot of meme coins and shit coins, they don't even respect support and resistance. But you can see here as the price dropped, it did bounce off a support 3 times here. Maybe that will act as a resistance now as the price comes back up. But to be honest, looking at this chart now, yeah, you can see it downtrending. But the way this is now moving sideways, I know you can see it's. But to be honest, this might be a bottom that we've got in now. So yeah, anyway, so after the last time I talked about this project, just all these Titano whales were coming and the price just went crazy. Absolutely insane. People just made crazy gains there. Obviously because of how crazy the gains were and how vertical this green line was, a lot of people were wanting to take profits. A lot of people that were in for pre-sale and here just made crazy money. They wanted to cash out, which is normal. So the price dropped all the way down here and then it's been downtrending since. But I really do feel like now is kind of a time when price is kind of stabilised here, and unless there is something really fundamentally wrong or something happens with the project or the team or whatever, you know, maybe we can start seeing this kind of behaviour again now, just a slight green bullish trend, and then maybe in the future, you know, another parabolic run like this. I mean, if this was to happen again now, from this point, you would see Libero easily go into the hundreds of millions on the next push. And yeah, just want to show you also a quick example of what it looks like, the dashboard, and what it looks like somebody who invested in Libero at launch, you know, and then his wallet a day later, and then 2 weeks later. So you can see the guy, he chucked 20,000 in, and 45 minutes later it was 23,000. Worth 23,000. A day later it was worth 37,000, and now 2 weeks later he's worth 200,000. I mean, that's just insane, insane money to be made. That's a 10x in 13 days basically, and it's got a nice dashboard, gives you a lot of information. When your next reward's coming, I mean, it's every 30 minutes, so it's not really necessary to have when the next reward's coming in, because you know that it's going to be within 30 minutes anyway. And it tells you your daily earnings, how much you're earning a day, based on your current worth investment, and yeah, some other information. And yeah, so that's about it. So like I say, the future of Libero, we just want to see that price stabilise now. You know, hopefully we can have a bit of sideways action over the next couple of days. Now we can kind of confirm that the bottom is in, and then continue with you know, this kind of movement. So I would say this is a good time to buy in now, to give a review if you kind of missed this opportunity. But as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And yeah, okay guys. So until next time, see you later.